Let's lesson plan together. I have my knowledge and skills books for CKLA reading. My science, this is going to be our first unit of science and it's matter. And then math unit 3. Everything that I do, I always keep a hard copy of, especially whenever it's new curriculum. Something that the second grade team does together is a pacing guide. So we map out basically the whole year. And I know I'm doing science unit 1 and I'll do 5 days worth Monday through Friday. So in here, I have everything printed out of the curriculum that we use. I already printed out their science journals. I have an answer key in here and it literally breaks it down. So this is lesson 1. So on my lesson plans, I'll type out what I'm doing. So this is describing matter. Day 2 is properties of matter. Day 3 is understanding and using solids. Lesson 4 is understanding and using liquids, and then understanding and using gases. So I'm just going to write all of that down, write what the vocabulary is that we're doing, write that we're going to do our science journals, and then the independent practice, and then the exit ticket. Also, we get to choose our own science and social studies curriculum. So this is the curriculum that we use. We got it off of Teachers Pay Teachers. We absolutely fell in love with it 4 years ago, and it's from Around the Campfire. That is all that I do for science. Next up is math. For this, I love to add extra on top of it. So this is what we use. Once again, I have all of my hard copies already. This is from Not So Wimpy Teachers. This has the whole layout of what you need. So it's, say we're on 3.4, it says your I can statements, your materials, vocabulary, your mini lesson, intervention, extension, and a wrap up. And then I just make all my copies that I need. I only use certain things. And then once again, this is just base. So same thing with science. This is just your base curriculum. And then you can add what you want on top. So we do must do, may do's. And so that's where I'll pull small groups if needed and get them where the enrichment and what they need to work on. I'm done with math. It's 2 now, so the whole year we were on skills 1 so far, and now this is the first time. So first up, it goes over all of the contents in the front. So that's literally all of your lessons, everything you do, the language and the reading portion of it, and then it breaks it down into how to teach everything, pausing points, tricky words, take-home material, additional support, vocabulary, like in depth of everything. I have loved CKLA so far, and it's just getting started. Here it is again if you just want to see it. So it shows the language, foundational skills, language, reading, and then it breaks it down into what they're reading, what the warm-up is, all the things. And vocabulary, questions, additional support, all of the things. And that's how I lesson plan. I love a hard copy. I love that we don't have to go super in depth, and we kind of have the flexibility to do what we want with small groups, which is amazing. I know all lesson planning is different. It's definitely not the same as it was in college. College, I had to write like 20 pages of a lesson plan, and now it's not like that.